Hello viewers, thanks for joining me on EYEAFRICA TV, and I am Sukai Gayage. On the headlines this hour, the biggest sellout in our country is none other than President Jacob Zuma, said Maimin, the leader of the Democratic Alliance, who succeeded former mayor of Cape Town and Premier Minister of the Western Cape Helen Zille. DA leader Sui Maimin was reportedly countered and interrupted while giving this defaming statement to the ruling President Jacob Zuma during a no-confidence debate at the House of Rep.
Honorable member, please take your seat. Yes, honorable member.
The rules of the House provides that we must use proper language when addressing the issues. You cannot call the President Zuma the sellout here. That's offensive. That's an offensive language.
Go ahead, honorable member. Proceed, honorable member.
He sold out when he recalled a sitting president who stood on his way towards power. He sold out when he manipulated the National Prosecuting Authority to drop the 783 charges of corruption, bribery, money laundering, and racketeering.
Young people have been indoctrinated, said the Youth and Sports Minister Aluke Jame, emphasizing that youths have been brainwashed and the educational system of Africa has a great role in that regard. He added that this is due to the structures of the young people's mind in such a way that they don't have hopes in their own values. Here is an insert.
We want the easiest way out of everything. That we want to leave, depart, emerge from the continent, from our countries, from our villages in the rural areas, and leave them to dry and fail, and wants to go other parts of the world to enrich culturally, economically, politically those parts of the world at the expense of our own well-being. That is sad. We are neglecting and disregarding our own responsibilities as Africans, leaving behind the wars that we need to fight. Nobody is going to develop Africa. For us, we've heard that over and over again said. It's Africans who will have to develop Africa. It's African men and women, young boys and girls will have to go and till the land in agriculture. It is us. Our fathers, our grandfathers have done their bit. But very sad that you go to the villages today, what you see is the generation of the 60s and they're about still tilling the land. And where are the young able men and women? All wanting to migrate. It cannot happen. So the burden is on us, young men and women of Africa, of Gambia, of this continent. Let's take responsibilities. Let's love ourselves. Let's continue to exhibit hope in our own well-being, in where we come from, which is Africa. We can all live Africans. And Gambians for that matter. Let's love our country and ourselves.
France clashes broke out between French riot police and migrants as authorities began destroying makeshift shelters in the permanent destruction manner on the edge of Calais, known as the jungle. Police lobbed tear gas at the migrants who protested, which led to over 20 workers moving in to pulling down the shacks by hand, initially under the blue skies as an icy wind blew. The Consul General of the Republic of Senegal in Lagos, Mr. Babacar Mbouch, has revealed that his government had commenced the registration of its nationals in various parts of Nigeria. Speaking to the news agency of Nigeria in Lagos, he said that the purpose was to ascertain the number of Senegalese currently living, doing business, or schooling in Nigeria. The Consul General further reveals that this registration would enable the Senegalese in Nigeria process their consular cards as well as be able to participate in their country's elections from some Nigerian cities. I am now joined by Dauda Ba from our sports desk. Dauda, what is the latest in the world of sports?
Yes, Sukai. Powerful headlines in the world of sport as FIFA elected new president Gianni Infantino. During his first day in office on Monday, 29 February, FIFA President Gianni Infantino gave an exclusive interview at the home of FIFA in Zurich, covering the views of the format of the FIFA World Cup, the use of technology in football, to his relationship with the beautiful game as a fan. There's an insight.
I've been traveling a lot. I've been visiting each continent, many countries, and I've seen with my eyes what the needs are, and I think we can and we have to do a lot, and we can do a lot with actually very little. But what we have to do more particularly is to invest into what are tailor-made programs for each country, because the needs are not the same in Bhutan or in Madagascar, in Switzerland or in Paraguay. The needs are of course completely different, and we have to make sure that we target each country, each of the 209 FIFA member associations specifically, and we help them developing football in accordance with the needs that they have. And if we do this, we will make a big difference in football development all over the world.
In Africa, the 31-year-old Nigerian striker revealed on Twitter that he is the latest player to move to the Chinese Super League after a dry period in MLS with Seattle Sounders. Well, that's the latest world of sport I have for you. Back to you, Sky.
Thank you, Dada. Well, that was all we have for you today. I am Sukai, and enjoy the rest of our programs on EYEAFRICA TV.